Hi there. Good afternoon. My name is Erin. I am the owner of Orlando Mom Collective, and today we are chatting with two local football moms whose kids play tackle football. And we are working with the Future for Football campaign just to talk about football and how great it is as a family activity. So, with us today, we have Skylar. I will lovingly refer to her as the laid back mama bear. And then we have Leanne. She is the all in mom. So, Skylar, I'm going to start with you. Why do you love that your son plays football? Like, what's something that you just love about the fact that he plays?
I think if to pick one thing, it would probably be teamwork because when you look at all the different sports, I think the team of a football player is multifaceted. You have so many coaches, so many different players that come out for the offense, the defense. And so teamwork gets you really far in life, not just on the field, but off of the field, dealing with different personalities. So I think teamwork and having to communicate with a vast different variety of adults and kids will really get you far. So I think it brings a great life tool for you being on the football team.
So, your son, he plays tackle this season. Is his first season playing tackle?
Yes, we've been with the majority of this team with flag football, but this is our first season doing tackle.
Awesome. Do you notice anything different from flag to tackle as far as the teamwork or how they work together? Is there anything different about that?
I think it's probably definitely it's a bigger team compared to what our flag football team is. So having to, and there's a much more designated defense and offense group. Noah is lucky enough to play on both. So he definitely has a bigger variety of people that he has to get along with, and he does it pretty well.
He's team captain, isn't he?
He is. He's was named one of the team captains by his coaches this season, which was a pretty big I guess pat on the parents' back as far as he's recognized by people that are new. We've been with the head coach for a while and multi different sports, but adding new coaches in this year that we've never met before to recognize that he has, team captain personality traits. It's a good tap on the parents' back up for sure.
I like that. So, Leanne, you're the all-in mom. So your husband's head coach, you're the team mom. How long has your son been playing?
This is, again, same thing. It's his first season of tackle. But just like Skylar said, he's been playing flag for several years now. And my husband has been kind of coaching this the whole time he's been playing, along with coaching him in other sports as well. But yes, so we are kind of the all-in family with my husband being the coach. We have several team moms, but I'm kind of like the team mom leader. So it's kind of, all week live and breathe football around our house.
So what's one of the biggest positives that you think football brings to just kids in general? Like, what have you seen in your son, but in general, like what are some of the positives?
I would say for sure what I've noticed is for Keegan, definitely building his confidence. Being part of a team where they're all, they have to have each other's backs. They have to rely upon each other. It builds his confidence. He also plays quarterback, which, can be kind of challenging, but I see the kind of bringing out leadership skills in him where, quarterback is kind of that, they captain of the offense or, the head of the offense. And he blossoms in that role. I can see him just developing leadership skills that kind of like what Skylar was saying, just traits or skills that don't just pertain to football, but that translate to life in general.
Right. They're used on and off the field, some of these skills. So it's great to know that kids can develop these things through sports and working with, like you were saying, Skylar, working with other teammates and then the coaches. Like there's so many different dynamics to it. And I just love hearing like all the positive things that, come out of a sport and how it brings families together. That's one of the interesting things, having these conversations about football and like you being the all-in family, Leanne. Like I really love how it's like like a family thing. Everybody's involved. You know, the team, the families on the team like have become like secondary families. It's such a great community builder where it's bringing people together and it's exciting. And we're a really big football family in our house, like no team divided. It's kind of random and weird. Like my husband and I have always had the same favorite team, but we were big football people. And you know, it was interesting talking to you guys about some of the like game day must-haves for, you know, the kids on the field. So Leanne, share with us like one of the most important things that you bring to games, because these really kind of blew my mind.
One of them that we recently have started doing actually that is kind of great because again, like we live in Florida, so it's hot all the time. There's so many things that you're always kind of like, you know, for the kids and the parents, you know, battling the heat, but especially now transitioning to contact football. I mean, those poor kids are definitely hotter with all the gear and the helmets and the pads. And so we've started bringing every game a huge cooler full of cut up fruit for halftime. Frozen grapes, sliced up oranges, you know, give those kids something other than just, you know, they're hydrating the whole game with water and everything, but giving them that little boost of some natural sugar to kind of keep them going for the second half and really kind of cool them down and refresh them. So that has become like something that definitely every week someone is bringing that cooler full of fruit.
Super smart. It's such a great idea to bring, you know, to the game. I think it's genius that you guys have that on hand, and it kind of just like refuels them, cools them down. I love it. Skylar, what's one of your must-haves that you guys, you know, need to bring on game day?
I think for like the team as a whole, an extra thing of a cooler of ice. So you have the ice that is probably in their drinks already, but you know, they're getting out there and they're warming up. They're doing, they're already probably drinking half to all of their water before game even starts. So you have the ice that then can be melted down to refresh their water. But also then with injuries, you have ice readily on hand on the sideline.
I love it. I think that it's so important to keep them cool because like I'm psycho about making sure my son is not overheating at, you know, his sports games. They get so red and everything, the ice just automatically like brings them in. So I really love that. Do you have lots of friends that play, like lots of kids friends that play?
Yeah, we definitely have a core group that we've again played flag football with and moved over into the tackle region. So there's definitely a group of kids that we've seen develop through the flag football and other sports and now in tackle. So we're close with those families, which is great in relying for carpooling when it's, you know, 3 practices a week, you have makeup, you have on game day, even if though our game's there at 9, our lovely head coach wants us to be there at 7:45. So, you know, then we're able to kind of divide and conquer and not all struggle there on the bus in the morning.
Yeah, I feel like it's such a great community builder, and I appreciate you both for being a part of this campaign. I feel like there is not a better time than now to get your kids playing sports, especially football. It's such a great community builder, and they learn so many life skills. And I'm grateful for you guys for being a part of our blog post where we talk about the benefits of football and what it's like being a football family. So after you watch this video, you know, people will be able to read that blog post and see more of the information that you guys shared. So I appreciate you so much. And thank you for being part of this campaign.
Thanks for having us, Aaron.
Thank you.
Thank you.